everybody, welcome back. Happy Friday, and I'm Katie, and this is Katie's Critter Corner. Today I have with me Cheeto. He is my leopard gecko. I've had him since he's been a little tiny baby, and he's finally now at his age used to me handling him. He did not like it in the beginning, and if you came to our open house this past weekend, I talked a lot about him because he used to lunge and hiss at me, and I never dreamed that I would be able to hold him and handle him the way I do now. So he is perfect today because we're talking about ectotherms. Ectotherm is a term for a cold-blooded animal. And so you may wonder what a cold-blooded animal is, and you actually know quite a few of them off the top of your head. So we're talking reptiles, snakes, amphibians, turtles, and even fish. So being an ectotherm, it means that these guys, their internal organs do not regulate their body heat and temperature. So they rely on outside heat sources, such as the sun, to help keep them warm and heat up their internal organs. So as of right now, Stitch is a good example. He's sitting under his heat lamp right now, and I would tell you exactly how warm it is, but every morning when I turn the lights on and he gets to moving around, he knocks the gauge over, but typically around this time in the morning, it's about 100 degrees. So he likes to sit under that light for a good couple hours before he really feels good about moving around. So the thing with ectotherms is that because their body is regulated by outside sources such as the sun and their basking ability, that means that their bodies are sometimes a little bit more sluggish when the weather conditions are less than ideal or the sun isn't out. So if Stitch didn't have that light on, he really wouldn't move at all. He would have no interest in eating or moving around. But once his body starts to heat up, then it's like, okay, I can move around, I can eat, I can go hunt, I can do all of these things. So without a heat source, these guys typically don't move much. That's why at nighttime, when their lights are not on, or in the wild, when the sun goes down, you don't see these guys very active. Now, there are some species of lizards and snakes, of course, there's always an exception, where they prefer to be out at dawn and dusk when it's not super hot, not super bright. Even Cheeto here, he is like that. He comes out dawn and dusk. That's his time. He does bask, but it's not quite often. Like, he's not like Stitch sitting there waiting for his lamp to go on in the morning and sit under 100-degree light all day. That's just not his MO. He likes it around 75 to 80 ambiently. And I say that because oftentimes I see him on his pool side, but his enclosure itself is never below 65. All of these guys here that I have, none of their enclosures go below 65. So that brings me to my biggest point, and I am so passionate about reptile care and husbandry. Here at Pleasant Valley, we do offer care and husbandry consultations. I do those myself. Of course, if you feel that your reptile is sick in any way, shape, or form, we would love for you to see one of our exotic doctors so that they can help you out with that. But if you recently just adopted a reptile, even tarantulas, because I absolutely adore them too, and you're just kind of unsure on how to care for them, please reach out to us. I would love to help you. I do those reptile husbandry consultations when I'm in the office. If it's more feasible for you to do like a video call or over the phone, I would love to help you out because these guys deserve the same care that our cats and dogs do. I'm super passionate about that because they can go downhill quite quickly. We are trying to simulate their outside environment the best we can. And one of the biggest ways we do that is by giving them their proper heating and lighting sourcing. And also their UVB. That is another big one, and that's a topic for another day. But of course, those are the biggest things when you're getting a reptile. You need to know what their temps and their humidity is like, and do they need UVB? And majority of them do, absolutely. So of course, I would love to help you out if you need help in any way, shape, or form for your reptile care and husbandry. And if you stopped by our event last weekend, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. We tried to bring some new animal encounters like the baby cow. She was a hit. Grace did a phenomenal job with her rats and the guinea pigs. Of course, I was there with just a portion of these guys, and I had an amazing time talking to all of you guys. Jen with her birds. I don't know of anybody else who knows as much about birds as Jen. She is fantastic with those guys, and she gives them such a great life. And that's what I'm going with here, guys. All of these animals, even if it's not a dog or a cat, they deserve the best of the best, and we're here to help you provide that. So anything we can do for you, please don't hesitate to reach out to your veterinarian. That's what we're here for. Of course, follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We like to bring you these videos every Friday. I try my very, very best. Of course, if you have any recommendations of something you want us to talk about or cover, please reach out to me. I absolutely want to know that too. And we will see you next Friday. See you guys.